Let's move on to the pattern number 3. This one is what I call a flowing pattern. And basically what's happening, again, the right hand chords are exactly the same, okay? We're just breaking them up, okay? So that original inversions that we learned back here in this basic pattern, it flowed into this one, into pattern 2. It's flowing into pattern 3 as well, okay? But now rather than playing it together like this, we play the top 2 notes and then the bottom note. Rather than playing G minor like that, we play the top 2, then the bottom. Rather than playing F like this, we play the top 2, then bottom note. And then now in the B flat, you don't have to move up to the next inversion here. You could stay right here, but I just put that in there because it's just a nice little challenge. Left hand, just octaves. Woke up just yesterday morning. How these patterns, they work perfectly while singing that melody. Again, I'm not a singer, so bear with me on that. But anyway, you get the idea that you can sing over the top of these different patterns. And each pattern gives you kind of a different feel and a different flavor, doesn't it? All right, let's try playing this one along with the backing track. We'll go through it 2 times. Here we go. Great job. Okay, so now you have 3 different patterns that you can play around with, all right? You got the first one here, the basic one, the driving one, and then the flowing one. Now, what do we practice? Well, this is what you should practice. Number 1, practice each exercise as written slowly. I suggest, and then when I say exercise, I'm talking about these back at the beginning here. So practice each of these exercises slowly, okay? Do it hands together. If you have to do the right hand by itself or the left hand by itself first, no problem. Nothing wrong with that. Take your time, do it slowly, get it accurate the first time around if you can. Reason is, every time you play it wrong, you're training yourself how to play it wrong, okay? And you're getting better at doing it wrong. So practice each exercise as written slowly. Number 2, take each pattern, do them 5 times a day each. So it's going to be 15 times, okay? So practice each pattern 5 times, do it along with that backing track as well. Number 3, add on the inspiration if you feel that you're ready. We're going to move on to the inspiration next, okay? So you can go ahead and add on that inspiration lesson if you feel as though you are ready. Number 4, try moving to your own inversions. Now, we started with this, going to the G minor, the C major, down to the G minor. But guess what? What if we start with a C like this? Then we might move to G minor like that, and then maybe F major like that, then B flat, you know, like we might move around here. So, you know, feel free to move those inversions around and play around with that. Here's another way of looking at this. When we're starting again, like I said, right here. If I start with my first inversion C chord, is it going to make sense to go from there down to there? Well, no, of course not. G is my common tone, keep that where it is, and then I move to G minor like that, and then F major, maybe I can go to there, and then go back to C major. C, then G, then B flat. So there's a whole different way of seeing it. Now these inversions are super important because as you take a look at these types of chord progressions live and on the spot, if you do not know how to move into different inversions, it's going to be very, very difficult for you to be able to play the song accurately and in time. So you really want to get comfortable moving in between different versions, and the best way of doing that is to practice moving those inversions on your own. And then finally, try applying some of these patterns to some other chords, some other chord progressions. If you have another progression that you want to learn instead, well, you know, there's plenty of ways of getting these chords online. You know, these chords are relatively simple. Go ahead and try applying some of these patterns and these different rhythmic patterns into those chords. Okay,